Hello karting lovers, and welcome back to a new video. A very short video this time. First of all, apologies for the bad quality. As you can see, in the dark places the camera doesn't capture the images very well, so that's why you will see me skipping mostly to the illuminated parts of the track. We are in Cabanillas circuit near Guadalajara, a town which is about 60 kilometers away from Madrid. It was a long journey to get there, but in the end it was worth it because I had a lot of fun in this track, which was completely new. I was driving here for the first time, and for the first hit it is going to be a very short video because of the bad quality. As you almost see me crashing into the cones there, you have to be very careful. This track is very fun because the first track is mostly flat out for the first three corners, and then you have this double apex, which is technical, also challenging, and then a little downhill section looks like a roller coaster, and then followed by two hairpins. This is the slowest corner of the track, and then another technical corner which is a double apex and a chicane before the start finish line. The guy you are watching in front, is my friend Pablo, which you may already know. You have seen him in another videos, and he had a faster car than me for the first hit. I was trying to catch him, but I wasn't able to do it. If I remember correctly, he made about a 49 flat of a lap time, and I was around 49.4, 49.5, I believe. This was about 2 weeks ago, 2 or 3 weeks ago. It was around 8 p.m. So as I said before, there were some sections in which it was very dark. Also, I didn't mention that for this first hit I had a problem as we crashed into Pablo's cousin there. A guy spinning in the front, almost colliding with him, but I was able to react in time. So yeah, my problem, as you can see, I almost go off the track there. It was that my visor, my helmet had a dark visor, and it was going down all the time. So I had to drive sometimes with one hand, and when I wasn't able to drive with one hand, I had to drive with the dark visor on. So the vision was terrible, and that's why I decided to make a short video of the first hit, which we are finishing now. And for the second hit, that problem was fortunately solved, so I was able to drive at the full potential and to see clearly in all the parts of the track. I decided to start last in this second hit. There's Pablo. We were a little bit confused. Off you go, sir. No, after you. No, go first. And after 500 laps later, we decided that I was going to be in front, but I decided to let him through for at least a lap and maybe try to overtake him. This time he had the card I used in the first hit, which was number 15, and it was slower. As you may see, I'm able to overtake him, but he makes the cutback and overtakes me again. We stay side by side, but I lift a little bit, and there I almost touch with his rear bumper. And in this section he goes very wide, so I decide to stay in the inside and make the pass and try to catch the guys in front, which I know they are much slower than me. So this one makes a mistake, he goes wide and loses speed, so I have the momentum and I'm able to overtake him, moving on. another one which goes wide, so I take the inside. We drive side by side, but I have a little bit more of speed, so as I have the inside I'm able to make another pass. Number 4 goes wide, so I knew this was going to happen. I overtake him fairly easily, and just one to go. Moving on a couple of laps ahead. I think this was the third fastest guy. We take a little bit of the slipstream. We both go wide in the first turn, and then he goes wide in the third turn. And what's this? I fake the inside, make him think that I'm going to go for the move, but put the pressure on him so that he goes wide, and then I'm able to overtake him very easily. So let's go for a guide around the track. The first 3 corners will be flat out, but you have to position the car very well in the right line, and then brake in the middle or at the end of the apex, more or less. It's a double apex, so clip the inside of both, then brake after that wide line, and here a small lift only for the hairpins, fairly easy. Then double apex, first one here, and then the second one will be about here. Just a small lift, and then flat out until the start-finish line. If you feel like you are going very wide in that last turn, maybe you can lift a little bit, but fairly easy, to be honest. You see, flat out all the time. Also very important, the steering inputs. Don't make too heavy steering, because the car will rotate and you will lose a lot of speed. And again, look for the white line, brake. Don't go too much to the inside, don't cut too much the corner, because that will unstable the car and will make it slow down. And yeah, that's more or less the guide around the track. By the way, my fastest lap time in the second heat was a 47.7, which was about almost 2 seconds faster than the first hit. So it was clear that the first car was very slow, as they saw as the red flag, and we were able to push a little bit more in the second hit, and that was it, pretty much. We come to the end. The circuit was closing down, so we put the cars into the garage, and that was it. If you enjoyed this short video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave me a comment. See you in the next time.